Hey YouTube fans, today we have this box that just came in, and what we decided to get this time is another thing from BingoToys, which they have dubbed BT-01 Waveman. The box is pretty solid. BingoToys BT Waveman, made in China, 2024 model. If I'm not mistaken, this Shockwave variant was the first one that they had produced. And so, off of their success with Shockwave, they decided to go for the best one. Oops. So, BT-01 Waveman, and it's definitely Shockwave. Very cool. It also has space for batteries, so you could light them up. All the extra gear that comes with Shockwave. It looks like this is one of his cannons. Oh, very interesting. You have a matrix of some sorts. Over here, this is a coil, like a spring, connecting his gun to the actual thing, his backpack. And over here, you have his eye. So it's the LED. So he comes in a blister pack. He is pretty darn tall. He is taller than my ruler, which is 12 inches. So he's roughly about 12 and a half, almost 13 inches tall. Oh, wow. Wow. This dude is incredible. I just don't even know where to begin. The detail that you have on him is pretty iconic. It's very legit. I mean, all the gears to him. What we saw with the other one with Jazz from Bingo is that you can move him everywhere and anywhere. He had torso rotation like you just saw right now. Dips down, comes back up, and everything will legitimately move the way it's supposed to. We'll put him in his transformation in a little bit, but I just want you to see the level of detail that at least his back has gotten, his legs. It's all really well made. And so I've never transformed him ever, so we're going to do this together at one point. But just looking at like the articulation, we're going to actually try to put this thing together. I have the instructions right here, so I might be going a little slower, well, like I typically do. Normally, I don't do these things previously. Okay, so first step is to open the front. There you go, okay. So I can move this too. When you open the front, you do have kind of like an area where the matrix is going to be at, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Put that back in. Okay. So let's put it around. So step 6 is to fold those down. Now, that's step 7, right? So flip them around, right? And we are okay. So these go open, these come up. Now we gotta put those hands away. And then this goes, folds in, cool. And then it looks like there's a little peg right here. Okay, so know that if the thumb is out of alignment, it will not go through, right? So you got the other peg on that side. So these are up. Flips around. Okay. So there's like this little peg right here. And it has, oops, sorry about that. So if you see a little peg right here, and then inside it has pegs right there. So that will go that way. Going this way down. So that's in. These are aligned right there. Okay. Now, what it does remind me of is the old school Shockwave from back in the day, like the actual toy figure from the 80s, which was fantastic. I have not seen that or any sort of variant. After they made him a ship, I don't know. It's not the same thing, is he? Now I gotta be looking at this side now. So it does say to rotate the butt cheeks somehow. No, it can't be rotating the butt cheeks. Oh, no. It says to rotate them over here. These skirts down here, I suppose. $180, okay. Okay, so if you do see inside right here, inside right there, there is a tab for right there. Okay, so what I ended up doing was moving that out of the way and then bringing it back. So there's a tab there as well. Okay, so that is in. Now it says, so what I have noticed already, that it's pretty bad about telling you when to flip it. I literally have no idea what to do at this point. Okay, so we got him in this position, and the instructions right here at this point get a little murky. So it says to open the back panels, which we'll go ahead and do. Back panels are open. And then after that, this part, I'm trying to understand it, and it looks as if it's the other leg, and they just decided to cut this leg out. So it looks like we're modifying this left leg first. And then after that, doing the right one. So at step 18, doing the left, step 25, doing the right. So let me try that out. Okay, so that's interesting. What you'll see is that with one of them, with the one leg, the foot comes out completely, and the other leg, the foot stays in. So, going back to the instructions, we are working with number 19, where the foot comes out, but it's almost reversed here. No, we're working with this one over here, where the foot stays put, and then it's like reversed. If I'm not mistaken, hold on. Okay, there you go. Okay, we got most of it done already. I gotta figure out this foot. Okay, now I think I've got this part right here. So it says that the foot comes out. It's this way over here, and then this has to swerve like so. Okay, this is gonna be straight. This has to be like so. I'm not sure how this is inside. I managed to pull them off again. So I had to cheat a little bit. And I managed to, the foot came off. And so now on the inside, but I'm able to align it a lot better this way. So I'm looking for the alignment right here. And then this will go right there. But the feet has different notches on both sides. So this is what I'm looking at. And I didn't think that that was the right way. That's why I was getting kind of worked up about it. But it looks like it is the right way. So, put the foot back. Put the foot back. And this right here. Now I don't know what notch it's supposed to go into. But I found it. Right there. Okay. So the notches are in. I think the back part so far of this figure is not as pretty as I was hoping it was going to be. Definitely functional. But I think the rear they could have fixed and made it a little bit more serviceable. But I have to find out. It looks like this opens up, haha, as such. And there you go. And that is Shockwave. There we go. No, he's right. Oh, okay. So, these over here is to lock it in so that your weapon is going to be sitting straight. So this is Shockwave. Or BT-01 Waveman. So this figure is about, from tip to tip, 16.5 inches. 16.5 inches long. He is wide, about 5 inches wide, and tall. At his tallest point, he is 6.5, 7. Overall, he's a fun transformation. It's not too complicated, really. I made it look difficult because I've never done it before. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go, right there. If you're not drinking some bourbon, might as well use that glass for something, right? So yeah. Okay, we are going to change our good old sound wave back. And how are we going to do it? Just pretty much reverse the process, right? So remove that. His blasters are gone. His arms are unattached. Easy. Now the whole feet debacle. We're here. Flip his foot back to where it's supposed to be. And I managed to dislodge that foot again. I see that is going to be an issue with this figure that I'm not happy about. But we'll make it. Okay. Over here, just make sure that's in correctly. And then separate these two. His foot is back for the most part. Take out these pieces in sync. There we go. I'm not sure why it's not coming together. There we go. And the foot is legitimately on there. Okay. So that's his one leg. And then this one is, that one was the simpler side. So his legs are back. With this model, you had to rotate him. I'm pushing a little bit too hard. No, I could rotate him. His arms are pretty easy. Come back down. Shoulder joints don't move. Was it again? All right. There we go. That's how it was. And these come back up. Now, to get his hand, his head, you pull apart, and you pull his head back up. Lock that in. There we go. Top part of his head. There we go. There's ways that can go back in to lock a little bit of that movement. Now for his hands, let's do the blaster, right? Let's push it in. Yeah. So now it's pushed in, all right? Coil's going to come around and go back into pull his hand out. And there you have it. Shockwave. I'm sorry, I said soundwave before. A shockwave. Yeah.